I figured to do some update videos this weekend. Kind of give you guys an idea of what I've been putzing on. This is one of them, my Reatta. Got new struts for it actually. They look pretty sweet in there. Look at that. 220,000 miles on it, and finally get some new hardware. New sway bar end links. This side went really well, actually. No problems. Unfortunately, the car isn't complete because of the other side. There's one of the old ones there. This side. CV shaft pulled out because I've been trying not to pull stuff apart. Being 200,000 miles on this car, nothing's going to really want to come apart, and that's exactly the issue I'm having on this side. But the CV shaft pulled out, can't get it back together, so I got to pull it all out, and that's where the problems start. Took forever to get the nut off of the bar here. Can't get the sensor out. I got it soaking some more in some acetone and transmission fluid. That's kind of what I'm waiting on. Put a little more on her right now. And from what I've read online, they don't make, it's a discontinued part, that sensor. So, at least from what I've found. So that might mean I got some problems coming up here. Because I'm going to pull the whole thing off because I can't get the CV shaft out of the wheel bearing. I don't want to wreck the wheel bearing. But, not like the Reatta end where the frickin' thing spun, couldn't get it apart. So I ended up taking my grinder and cutting it. And that's what's probably going to happen with the ball joint. So I bought some new stuff for that. Other than that, not too much. For this, I am actually thinking about a 3.8 supercharged V6 swap. I got a 1999 Riviera that I bought this February. It was either January or February when I got it. And on that, right where the engine cradle bolts onto the floor on the passenger side, it actually pulled out of the floor. And I just don't think it's worth sticking any more money in the car. But the motor's only got 130,000 on it, if that. So this one's got 220. So we're talking swapping motors. That's about I think, 80 horsepower gain and 70 more foot-pounds of torque in a car that's now 398 pounds lighter. So it's like, huh. And this car would get some snot. Of course, I'd do a little bit of mods to that motor before putting it in. Probably a smaller supercharger pulley and maybe some injectors and some little stuff. Try to get that motor closer to 300 horsepower and then put it in this car. And because I think about 2 months ago now, took this car on a cruise for my one of my buddy's bachelor parties, and we took some windy roads up north, and my buddy had a Civic that was lowered, and I kept up to him on the corners. He said it's a H2B swap, I think is what they call it. I believe early 90s Civic. Don't quote me on that. I don't know my Civics very well. But he had a Type R transmission. I believe it's lowered. Well, it is lowered. I don't know. I don't think it's coilovers, but I think it's just lowering springs and shocks. And this car kept up to it on the corners, except on the straightaways, he'd blow me away. He'd pull really hard on me. I'm like, well, this sucks. So I think with a 3.8V supercharged 3.8 swap, I don't think that'd be an issue anymore. I'd probably keep up to him, if not pull on him. That'd be pretty sweet. And being a Buick, you got luxury. So fast with class. It's a Buick. So this is, I guess, the update on my Reatta.